Hey there, Jerry here again, and this is our last week together, our last topic, fourth and final topic of self care. But before that, how did last week go? How did you do with your priority management? Were you able to write all your things down? Were you able to put your things in A, B, and C? Did you do first things first? Like I said, prioritizing the things that you're doing are going to go a long way in reducing the amount of stress and the feeling of stress that you have in your life. Most definitely. With that being said, let's look at self care. Now, self care is a pretty general term. There are a lot of things that go on with self care, but we're going to clarify a few things so that you know what it is and so that you can incorporate some self care into your life on a regular basis. First, let's look at what self care is not. Now, self care is not doing random bouts of exercise and then nutrition and then dieting and then trying something else and fasting and maybe cleanse here and there. That is not self care. Self care is a long term proposition. It is something that you do on a regular basis that is making you an overall healthier person, that is improving your current health and your longevity. In other words, it is not only helping you in the short term, but it is going to help you in the long term. So, the current dogma around health and fitness is basically that things only take about 6 weeks to accomplish. There are so many different services and products out there that are shooting out quick fix strategies and quick fix ideas that are going to get you to a six pack of abs or are going to get you to 20 pounds of weight loss next week or the week after that, or some sort of 6 week transformation that is super fast. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get some sort of results in that amount of time, but to pretend like that's something that's going to last you over a lifetime is a hard proposition to believe. So, incorporating self care, regular self care into your life on a daily basis is important because, like we talked about, it is about the long game. It is about increasing your longevity. It is about increasing your health, yes, now, today, but also for yourself 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. You want to be able to live as long as you can, as well as you can. You don't want to live to 90 just to live to 90. You want to live to 90 and on your 90th birthday, be able to go out and do a hike with the rest of your family. You don't want to be stuck in a chair, not being able to move. So that is the purpose of self care. And that's why self care is important, so that you can be able to do that on your 90th birthday. Which brings us to the three strategies that you can do, that you can utilize in order to improve your self care. There are three strategies that we're going to talk about. There are a lot of things, of course, that you can do to improve your self care, but these are three that, if you incorporate them, you will start to feel better overall, not just in the things that they're going to talk about, but your energy will start to feel better, your aches and pains will start to feel better, your productivity will go up. It'll affect a lot of other things in your life than just these areas. So, the first thing that we're going to talk about, the first strategy, is called your morning movement ritual, or MMR. Your MMR is something that you do in the morning before you go to work. After you're done meditating, go right out of your meditation and do your morning movement ritual, which is a combination of stretching and body weight movements that you do for about 5 minutes to just wake your body up and get it moving. The problem is, a lot of us jump right out of bed and we rush to the sink and we brush our teeth. Maybe we go down and get some coffee, brush our teeth, jump in the car, or automatically off onto the office. We take a seat and then we sit the rest of the day. And then we jump back in the car and we sit and we get home and we sit on the couch and then we sit some more. So there's not really a whole lot of purposeful movement in there. So your morning movement ritual is meant to at least start your day with some sort of movement. So the second strategy that we're going to talk about is called your movement hygiene practice. So if your MMR is what you do in the morning, the movement that you do in the morning, your movement hygiene practice, or MHP for short, is what you're going to do throughout the day. Now, I'm not talking about exercising throughout the day, but I'm talking about periodic bouts of movement to keep your body flowing, to keep your energy moving, and to keep your productivity up. Now, how periodic are we talking about? Well, you're going to set a timer for 25 minutes. And when that timer goes off, you're going to get up and you're going to move. You're going to move for at least 1 minute, preferably 2 or 3 minutes, and then you're going to sit back down and you're going to work. And then 25 minutes later, you're going to do it again. So what kind of movement are you going to do? Well, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to just get up and do a big stretch, you can certainly do that. If you want to get up and say you want to do 5 push-ups every time you get up and do 5 push-ups. Or maybe you want to do 5 squats. Or maybe you want to plank for 30 seconds. Or maybe you just want to walk in circles. But whatever it is you do, you're getting up and then you're getting back down and getting back to work. So there's twofold. There's 2 reasons why this is important. Number 1 is, of course, for your health reasons. Getting up and moving around allows the blood flow to start circulating again, teaches your body that you do need to actually produce energy, which is important because if you sit for long periods of time, your body will downregulate its metabolism. So getting up periodically will increase that and upregulate it. Also, outwardly, it is important for your productivity. So we tend to lose our focus right around the 25 to 30 minute mark is when our productivity starts to decrease because we sat there and tried to focus for so long. So getting up every 25 minutes will not only help your health, but it will also help your productivity and make you more efficient and effective at your work. So the third thing that you can do is completely different than the first 2. This one is called digital minimalism. And the idea basically is to minimize the amount of digital exposure that you have throughout the day, and more specifically at night. So the reason that is because these lights give off a light called blue light. And blue light blocks a hormone in your body called melatonin. And many of you have heard of melatonin because you probably take some or have taken some. Melatonin helps you go to sleep and stay asleep. And whenever it's blocked, it doesn't allow you to go to sleep. You don't get as much sleep. You don't get as high quality sleep as you could. And looking at screens late into the night blocks that and reduces your quality of sleep. Those are your 3 strategies that you can utilize. Now the question is, which one are you going to do? Pull out your sheet. What's your action plan? What's the thing that you're going to do to help implement this self-care, to help improve your self-care so that you can start to have more energy, so that you can start to feel better, get rid of those aches and pains, and improve your longevity, improve your health in this moment. Okay? Also, make sure to keep track of it. Make sure to fill out your massive action plan, your 4-week map. And moving forward, make sure that you're implementing these things. That calendar that we have, make sure you print yourself off another calendar and track again. Always keep track of these things until they are a habit, until it's something that you're doing on a regular basis. So review those, go back and look at previous weeks, look at these videos again. Until next time, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and let me know. Have a great day.